Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and finally after much waiting I have with me the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. By the time you watch this video guys, I'm sure you must have seen plenty of unboxings already. So what's so special about this video? Well, it's just not the S7 Edge will be unboxed guys. In this video I'll be unboxing also the Samsung Level Box mini speaker, which was shipped to me along with the phone. This has come as free in the box, by the way, along with the phone, because I got this from Clove technology, and they got a special deal going on at the moment. If you buy the S7 or the S7 Edge, you get a free Samsung Level Box mini along with a free case as well. The case will be shipped in a few days time, like Clove said to me, but the speaker was ready to be shipped along with the phone, so to send me the speaker straight away. So I'll be showing you the speaker and also the phone at the same time. I'm pretty sure no unboxing on YouTube has seen so far has shown you the box along with the phone. So we'll come to the box in just a moment guys. Let's quickly open this box up. This is, by the way, the 32 gig version, and before we open the box up, let's quickly go through the specs guys. As you can see, S7 Edge along with 64-bit octa-core chipset. This is, by the way, the Exynos variant, I hope, when I open it up, because in Europe they're only selling the Exynos 8890 octa-core chipset as opposed to the Snapdragon 820, which is sold in America and in the Far East. Also, the phone has 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM guys. This is the best possible RAM you can find in a smartphone today. Also, the phone has a 5.5-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED Samsung made screen, which is supposed to give you really good colors. Also, for the first time they've used a dual pixel technology, and they've reduced it from 16 megapixel to 12 megapixel on the S7 and the S7 Edge. Apparently the dual pixels are supposed to focus faster, and they're supposed to bring in more light, and the autofocus is supposed to be the world's best. Of the few videos I've seen so far, apparently it's very fast, and to be honest, I can't wait to see how fast that is. Also, you have the 5 megapixel front facing camera. They both have f1.7 aperture, so that should be really good for good quality photos. Also, for the first time in a Samsung phone with no seals, apparently it's like fully open, like on the S5 you had the seal covering the USB port. In this you have all the ports opened up, including the charging port, and this IP is 68 water and dust resistant. That means it can go up to a depth of 1.5 meter and can stay underwater for 30 minutes, and also it's all dust resistant as well. Wireless charging, it's also got wireless charging as well, fast charging, wireless charging as for the first time, even though you'll have to buy the Samsung's official fast wireless charging. Is apparently the first of its kind. We haven't seen that faster charger before from any other OEM. Also NOx protected, which is by Samsung, and also 32 gig of memory, and it says available memory capacity is subject to a preloaded software. Once I open the phone up guys, we'll have a look and see how much free space have we got. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's quickly open this baby up. I haven't opened this up yet guys. I wanted to do it with you so that I could show you actually what's inside the box and share the experience with you whilst we do that. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this will bring the box out. The phone out, sorry. Okay, we have a bit of a magnet here, as I've seen in the videos before guys. As we know, this is a different kind of packing this time around. It's very classy, very elegant, very different as compared to what Samsung has done in the past. Okay, so this is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge guys. This is the black onyx version, by the way. And the reason I went for the black onyx one, because guys, last time around, if you remember correctly, they had this I think it was blue sapphire, they called it black sapphire, sorry, and it had all this blue color on the phone. I've done a video on that as well last year. I will leave a link for that video down below, so you can have a look and see at that color, and then you can make see what Samsung have done this time around. They have given you the pure black version, and it's not blue on it. As you can see, once I move it around, there's no blue effect on it. It's pure black, so I can't wait to see how this looks. By the way, whilst we talk about this, might as well just remove the screen protector as well. Oops, there we go. I tell you what, this feeling is so very nice every time you do this, so I love that what I'm seeing so far. Okay, also let's remove this at the back cover as well. Ta-da, not too bad. And also this tag at the back, I'll remove that as well. All the information is obviously not needed at this point of time. Okay, so this is the black onyx Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge guys. I'm really liking it so far. I tell you what, the very first thing you feel in your hands is basically how light this phone is. It's incredibly light. I really like it so far, what I'm seeing. It's very light, and it's very grippy. I mean, of all what the reviews were saying before in the past, you know, in the videos that I've seen so far, they were saying it's very light and very comfortable to hold in the hand as well. So I feel that now straight away. Now for a reference, let's bring on the LG G4 and let's have a look and see what the differences are in terms of pure size. If you have a look guys carefully, you'll see that the LG G4's legendary screen to body ratio still wins by a few millimeters, I would say. The LG G4 is also a 5.5 inch screen phone, Quad HD, same as to S7 Edge. It's also a 5.5 inch along with a Quad HD screen, so not bad. But I tell you what, the LG G4 still beats the S7 Edge when it comes to a direct comparison of screen. As you can see, it's still shorter by maybe a millimeter or two, but still beats it as far as what I can see. So LG well done again, and this screen to body ratio is still to be beaten by any other OEM. Now also I have this the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, which is also a 5.5 inch version as well. I tell you what guys, let me just turn my light off, see if it makes any difference, because there's too much reflection coming up on the phone. So if I can turn my light off and show you without the light and see if it makes a difference. There we go. Okay, I'm sure most of you would appreciate that, because you could see the light in the back surface of the S7 Edge, because it's very reflective. Okay, so now much better. Okay, so if you have a look now guys, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is almost the same size, slightly bigger than the S7 Edge. So the S7 Edge actually beats the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 maybe by half a millimeter or something like that. But when you hold them both in the hands, you can see, I can feel straight away that the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is slightly on the heavier side. This is around 150 odd grams or something like that, and the S7 Edge is almost the same weight as well, I think, but I can feel straight away that the S7 Edge is slightly lighter than the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. But with the LG G4, I can tell you, I think they are pretty much the same in weight. I think there's a difference of 2 grams, if I remember correctly, reading about the S7 Edge and the LG G4 the other day. There's a difference of about 2 grams between the two, so not bad. Okay, also let's bring the LG Nexus 5X guys. This is a 5-inch screen phone, an ideal size for lots of people out there, and as you can tell by looking at them, that the S7 Edge is just ever so slightly bigger than the Nexus 5X, obviously because it's a 5-inch screen. But keeping in mind that the S7 Edge screen is 5.5 inches, I think they've done really well though. If you look at the Nexus 5X very carefully guys, the difference is not by much, maybe a millimeter, maybe a millimeter and a half, and not too bad. So looking at the front as well, you can see straight away that the S7 Edge is not that big as compared to the Nexus 5X. So if you have a Nexus 5X and you're planning to buy a Samsung S7 Edge guys, I'm pretty sure that the difference is not going to be drastic. You won't be feeling as if you got a big chunky phone in your hands. The phone is slim and is light and very comparable to a 5-inch screen phone as well. So not too bad. Okay, so this was a quick comparison guys. Let's put the phone away for a minute and let's have a look and see what else do we have in the box. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the Samsung's well-known adaptive charger guys, along with the cable. Let's take this all out as well. I'll come back to the earphones in just a moment. So let's take this baby out. And this is one thing I always show in my unboxing guys. As you know, I also always love to see what the amp rating is, even though this shouldn't be any different from what I had on the S6 Edge when I had it last year. As you can see guys, the output here is 2 amp, 5 volt and 9 volt 1.67 amp. So it's an adaptive fast charger. If you have a phone with the lower voltage and lower requirements, it will switch on to the 2 amp, and if you want fast charging, then it will switch on to fast charging. The Samsung Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge, they both support fast charging, hence the charger will fast really quick. That's why it says adaptive fast charging. Okay, we also have this USB cable guys. As you can see, nothing special. And this, for the first time I can see Samsung have actually packed their earphones in a proper nice classy way, more or less like Apple does with their iPhones and the iPads. Some people might hate me for this reference, but obviously it's the truth and I can't avoid that. Okay, you got a pair of extra earbuds in there as well, and you also have the headphones here as well guys. So nothing special. I'm not a big fan of box in earphones anyway, because they don't have the kind of quality that you get normally from a dedicated pair of headphones. I have the Bose Bluetooth wireless speakers, headphones, sorry, that I normally prefer to use with my phone. Okay, so we put this all away guys, we don't need this for now, and let's have a look at the phone, and let's turn this baby on and have a look and see how the S7 Edge goes like once we turn it on. Now before the phone turns on, guys, let's quickly go to the main core specs, guys. The phone has a 5.5 inch Quad HD screen, very light in the hand. I'm liking the form factor already. I think I'm in love with the form factor. Whether it performs to my expectations is obviously a different issue. Is subject to my testing. I haven't tested the phone just as yet, but from what I can see, the form factor is nice and it's very easily grippable in the hand. Okay, so let's connect to my broadband, guys. I'm gonna put the password in without showing you. Obviously I remember the password already because I unboxed so many phones, so it shouldn't be long. There you go. Okay, so I entered my password and it should connect to the Wi-Fi. What I want to see is, guys, two things here. Firstly, what about the updates on the phone? Now I know I'm late on the unboxing, but there are a couple of OTA updates already that have been released by Samsung, and I really want to see if those updates are in there once I open the box up. So if any of you buying to spend, thinking of buying a SIM-free international unlocked version of the S7 or the S7 Edge, your updates should be in there already. So let's quickly skip all this, guys. Go through all that, agree. It says this can take up to 2 minutes. It's taking its time, obviously. There we go. Just a second. No thanks, we'll do this all later. We just want to go to the home screen very quickly, and we want to have a look and see. Skip this as well, we don't need that. Skip all this, skip, don't need nothing. Next, not now, later. No thank you. I'll tell you what, we can let's do this later. Don't want to do it now. Skip anyway. We can do the fingerprint in a separate video because I want to give some time to the S7 Edge fingerprint sensor and see how good this really is. So for now we skip everything up. Later. Okay, this is, by the way, in the box, which I forgot to show you. I do apologize, guys. This is basically the USB connector. This has a USB regular port and a micro USB on the other end, and I will show you this in a dedicated video, guys, how this works. Actually, let's plug this into the phone because I haven't seen in any unboxing anybody showing you by plugging this in. So if I was to plug this in, guys, there you go, it should go in like that. Yeah, okay, there we go. So once it plugs in like that, then you should be able to attach this USB cable, and this should go from this phone. In fact, I will do it right now because, like I said, nobody has shown you this before, so I really want to show you guys this whilst we do it. We might not be able to transfer contacts and stuff, but at least I can show you very quickly how this works. So you bring the one cable, another cable to the connector, which connects just there we go, just like that, guys. And say for instance, if I had my LG G4 and if I was replacing this as my daily driver, I will plug this into my LG G4 just like that. There we go. So it is supposed to transfer stuff from your older phone to your new phone. So there you go. Because the LG G4 has Marshmallow in it, so it's got the permissions restricted, saying USB connection, allow this computer to access your phone data, allow. So it's picking up as a device, so you can easily now say transfer your contact from such as images, contacts, messages from your older device. So just later. Okay, I think the message at the back was the device is not compatible. For some reason it's not picking it up, but at least I've shown you this is how it works. You connect the connector to your phone, and then you put one end of the cable here, the regular USB end, and the micro end goes into your other phone, and then you click on later. I think there was a message which came up. I just read it quickly. I'm sorry I couldn't show you, and it said that the device wasn't compatible. Like I said, guys, I'll look more into it and I will definitely show you how this works, but at least I've shown you how it is connected. You can also use this to connect obviously a USB stick in there as well, so it has multi-purpose. You can connect a USB stick to it, and also you can connect this to use your data and transfer it from your old phone to your new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Let me take this cable off, and now let's do this. Okay, alright, so let's put the connector away as well, and let's click into next, guys. As you can see, I have already configured my Wi-Fi. It's asking me for a lot of things, obviously. So whilst we do this, let's quickly check the version settings, and let's get into about device and download updates automatically. Of course I don't want that because I want things to be in my control. So downloads update manually, copy content later. So let's have a look. There we go. Straight away, the latest software version is ready to download. Downloading via mobile network may result in charges. So blah blah blah. All these versions are going to get 74.434 meg of update. A software update can include devices stability improvements, bug fixes, new enhanced features, further improvements to performance, and to get the best device available. So this is the latest new software, guys, the new update which is available on the phone. So if you get a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge international SIM-free version, not a network version, an international SIM-free unlocked version, you will get this update straight away. This is most likely the March security update, which includes the new level of patch as well, security level patch, and also includes some bug fixes, which I'm sure will be beneficial. I will definitely do this later, and I will show you guys if there are any improvements. Some people are reporting random reboots on the S7 Edge. Some people are reporting some memory issues. Certain times the phone's hanging up. So all this will be tested, guys, and I'll be keeping a very close eye on the S7 Edge to see how this goes. Okay, so let's put the phone away for a while, guys, and like I said, we will also be opening the speaker in this video. So let's open this speaker up and see how the speaker is. This is the S7. This is part of the package bundle deal at Clove Technology, guys. I will leave a link down below for their website, and I will show you also the speaker at the same time. So if you're interested in getting this deal, it's a limited time offer, guys. It won't be staying there for too long. So what I would suggest is go and have a look and see if you can get it from Clove Technology. Let's open this up, see if we can open this up really quick. So all the time's a bit of a hassle to open these things up. It takes time. Let's see if I can open this up. I tell you what, I'll rip this apart anyway because I can't wait. It's otherwise taking too long. So let's rip this apart and get it out of the way if we can. Boom. It goes away. So we can chuck that away, no problem. So now it'd be easier for me to open the box up because it's got tape in here already. So there you go. Okay. Boom. Alright, so I was getting a bit impatient because I really wanted to show you this. So this is, guys, this is the Samsung level series of box. This is the mini one. They sell you a big one as well, but this is obviously the mini version. So let's take it out of the box and have a look and see out of the packing, sorry, and see what we have. Okay, so I tell you what, the speaker is nice and compact. Just to give you an idea, this is the S7 Edge, and it's almost the size of the S7 Edge. If you look carefully, you will see, guys, the speaker and the phone is almost the same size. So it's a compact speaker, not too bad. A bit obviously thicker because it's a speaker at the end of the day, so not bad. Maybe I can show you other stuff in the box as well. So what else do we have in the box? Okay, so these are possibly the cable of the charging cable. Yeah, this is the charging cable. The charging cable comes along, guys, so this will probably be used to charge the speaker at the bottom at the back. I think it has a USB charging port, yes, and also this is the button for Bluetooth connecting, and this is probably a 3.5 jack connector. I've never used a Samsung level series of speaker before, guys, so I'm really interested. The phone apparently also has NFC. Oh, that's really good. So you can tap your phone up on the speaker and you can connect to the speaker, and then you can obviously listen to your music at the same time as well. So not bad. I will quickly see if I can somehow turn this baby on and show you. This is the power button there, and just play a bit of music. Oh wow, the Samsung thing comes up straight away. You can hear it, guys. Okay, so always a pleasure to hear Samsung. Obviously they are the leaders in Android, and let's have a look and see if I can get into YouTube and show you real quick. I think I will need my account for this later. Finished. Okay, it's asking me for an account. I'll see if I can cancel this account and I'll show you the speaker straight away if I can. I'll connect to the speaker and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay guys, I'm back. So I now have connected my phone, my S7 Edge with the level speaker, and I'll show you how I've done it. I go into settings, and from here I go into Bluetooth, and I've paired the speaker ready. So I just tap on this. There you go, guys. Once I tap on this, you can hear a sound at the back, and then the speaker is configured to the phone straight away. It's all connected via Bluetooth. So let's play the music up and see how good the speaker is. I tell you what guys, the difference is very, I was just listening to the music on the speaker of the phone. Let me just turn the Bluetooth off and show you guys how the speaker of the phone is. Obviously a lot of people have been talking about it because the phone is obviously IP68 rated. That's why the speaker is not as good. So let's play the same track on the speaker of the phone. As you can tell guys, the speaker of the S7 Edge is actually quite weak. It's not the strongest of in fact this is weaker than what I had on the last year's S6 Edge, even though it's placed at just exactly at the same location at the bottom of the phone, along with the charging port and 3.5mm jack guys. But unfortunately I think the speaker is on the weaker side, so it's not the strongest point of the phone. So I think you probably will need a speaker like this, or if you got any other speaker, I'm sure that would do the job. But anyways, I'll be testing the sound on the headphones and everything else in the next few days and weeks to come guys, so please do stay tuned on this, and stay tuned to my social media guys, my Google Plus, Facebook and Twitter. I'll be sending regular updates on the S7 Edge, the battery life, the performance, gaming, heating, sound quality from the headphones, speaker, everything will be discussed in detail in the next days and weeks to come. Okay, so let's have a also quick look around the phone, which I didn't show you earlier guys. Like I said, speaker, a charging port and the 3.5mm jack down at the bottom. Along here, as you can see, the metal frame going all the way across. Let me turn the light on so I can show you a bit more clearly. There we go. Okay, so as you can see on the left hand side here, this is the volume rockers that you go along here guys, and then around the top you can see this is the SIM tray, and for the first time Samsung have also included the micro SD card support for that as well. So this is a hybrid SIM tray. You can put in the SD card and you can also put in your memory card at the same time as well. This is the noise cancellation mic guys, not the IR blaster. I'm very unhappy with why did they take the IR blaster off. Starting from the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 they took it off, and then they haven't put it back on in any of the phones, not the S7 and not the S7 Edge, even though it doesn't cost them as much. But I don't understand why they've taken the IR blaster off, because I use my IR blaster on my LG G4 guys all the time, and this is something which I need on everyday basis. So this is definitely a con as far as I am concerned. Okay, at the back guys, as you can see, you this time around have a 12 megapixel camera. Let me turn the light off again because it's disturbing obviously. So as you can see, this is the 12 megapixel camera guys. This is the dual pixel technology and a very fast autofocus, which we will test in just a moment. And you have the heartbeat sensor and the LED light at the back as well. The phone has NFC wireless charging as well, all the standard stuff that comes along. On the right hand side guys, as you can see, this is the power button, and there's nothing else. All this metal frame going all the way across. But I tell you what, holding the phone in your hand just like that, I think it's very comfortable. It's very nice, and the feeling is that this doesn't seem to me as if it's a 5.5 inch screen phone. It's a solid phone with really good ergonomics, and I think a very good body to screen ratio, and you definitely be enjoying it holding this phone in the hand. But I can tell you what, it's a little bit slippery. I've got a case from the phone ready. I'll see if I can do a video on that case guys. It's with the one from Spigen. It's the gel case, which I will see if I can show you in a separate video. But so far so good, not too bad. And the black honest color hasn't got that black sapphire bluish look from last year, so which I'm very happy with, so not too bad at all. Okay, now let's have a quick look at the storage guys. I've installed nothing on the phone so far, so let's get into storage and have a look and see how much space do we have starting a phone brand new. Okay, so 7.99 gig has been consumed already out of the 32 gig, so you have a total of 24.01 gig available. So out of the 32 gig guys, you have 24 gig available. This is not too bad, because if you remember the back in the days from Samsung S5, more than 50% of the memory was consumed by back and then, and when BBC had a big issue with the Samsung back in the days, and they held them accountable. There were lots of complaints from the consumers. and they got done for it, but this time around they've made sure that there's enough space, and 8 gig I think is reasonable enough. It's not too bad. That's what you normally expect from a high-end top-end phone with lots of features. It's a feature-packed phone, guys. Obviously you don't expect her to have only 4 or 5 gig consumed, so 8 gig is reasonably well, not too bad, keeping in mind there's not a 16 gig version, it's a 32 gig version, plus you have the SD card expandability on the phone as well, so that will definitely help you. No problems here whatsoever. One thing which I want to look at is actually the RAM management. This is one thing which has bothered me from day one on Samsung phones. It was a big issue back in my S6 Edge. So out of the box I want to have a look and see, guys, what's the memory management is like on this phone. So let's go into application manager. Hopefully if you go into more, show system apps, no, I think it should be somewhere in apps. I think from a smart manager. There we go. And let's get into the RAM management. There we go. Okay, guys, as you can see, you have 48% of memory used at the moment, so nearly half of the RAM has been consumed, 1.7, and you have 1.8 gigs of free RAM available with 0 applications from my side installed at the moment. Nothing from my side, all system apps. And it also says total 4 GB including reserved 515 meg obviously for the system, and everything else installed on the phone. So not too bad so far, it's looking good, but obviously the real test would be once I installed a few apps, use the phone free a few days, and I will be reporting back on the RAM management along with other things in the days and weeks to come. So guys, this was a first look unboxing of the S7 Edge and also the Samsung level mini box which comes shipped with the phone. Like I said, I will leave a link down below to Clove Technologies website. It's a limited offer, guys. If you guys want to buy the phone, please have a look at Clove's website and you can find this deal, which I'm sure is for limited offer time. Once the stocks are finished, you will not be able to claim the speaker and the case along with the phone. Like always, guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And like always, please subscribe, guys, as it helps. And I shall see you in the next video.